Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. Oh, this is another energy update. Let's see what's coming in. What is it the viewers need to know? The collective energy. Share the love. Somebody's about to reach out to share the love. There's been a little hurt, but the light is shining through. Someone wants to share their feelings here. Yeah, so I see dreams coming true. Look at that. It's a healing energy. Wow, someone's coming out of sadness and isolation. Someone's been spending time alone, feeling sad. There's been hurt, but I see this coming out of isolation. Nice. Yeah, I see someone here growing roots, waiting for results. Someone's been growing roots. Nothing's been moving. Someone's trying to figure things out here. Okay, but someone's waiting for results. Yeah, see, it's about two people coming together. This is a need for patience, figuring things out. This is somebody here who, maybe there was some hurt or hurt feelings, but this is about dreams coming true. This is somebody who wanted something. There was desire for something, but it's somebody who was just coming out of sadness and isolation. And this looks like this is what's happening because it's about two people coming together. Yeah, see success and growth. See, there's all this abundance coming in. It's all about success. Someone's been waiting for something, waiting for some kind of results, trying to figure something out. It's about fixing something. Yeah, somebody's, kind of feeling something is suspicious, something's going on because they're waiting. Okay, but I do see results here. Tell me about share the love. Yeah, this is somebody here, someone between two worlds at a crossroads. Someone's maybe come apart. Maybe two people have gone their separate ways, but we have a person coming out of this energy. Let's have a look at the dreams coming true. Dreams coming true. Yeah, we got someone soul searching their path. Yeah, juggling. Should I or shouldn't I? Weighing the pros and the cons of a situation. Yeah, so someone with a little bit of an inner struggle because it has to do with choosing their path. Someone's been spending a lot of time alone looking at their hopes, dreams, what it is they want, their desires. Yeah, someone's coming out of a period of sadness here. Yeah, it's a person assessing things, moving kind of slow. See, it's waiting results. Someone's moving slow. They're looking at the situation, but it's about sincerity. So this is someone who's been clearing something out. See, leaving something behind, looking to see if the coast is clear. It's all about feeling safe. This is someone looking to see if it's safe. See, coming out of sadness and isolation, but it is about sincerity. This is someone looking at all the details, the whole situation here. But it's a person moving in another direction. Crossroads, choosing their path. It's about change. Let's have a look at awaiting results. Yeah, see someone being enlightened. 7 of Wands, 8 of Swords energy. Yeah, this is someone seeing the light, a little aha moment. Has to do with truth and victory. Someone seeing the truth. They're looking at this. See, there's success and growth. I feel change. Look at that beautiful energy. Someone focused on their money. It often has to do with being more successful, even financially. But there's a little enlightenment, a little aha moment here, a moment of truth. Let's have a look at coming together. Yeah, see, it's about long-term stability, partnering up. It's about two people being there for each other through thick and thin, being supportive, but it is about long-term stability and a partnership. So this could be someone who, especially if somebody who had come apart from someone, where two people have gone their separate ways and there's been hurt. See, there's a person being left behind. And now this is somebody who's at that crossroads and they're soul searching their path in life. See, somebody's ready to move forward. They're leaving the past behind, the path they were on. But it's about going within and looking for answers, looking for clarity. See, this is somebody looking for answers. And they're having the moment of enlightenment because the Hermit's about shining the light, looking for clarity. See, this is everything someone could have wanted, dreams coming true. But it could be someone who was comparing one situation to the other, or just the inner struggle and procrastinating. It's an inner struggle. It's very internal. But it's someone here, see, and there's nothing that compares to. Like, it's somebody who kind of was in that energy, but nothing really compares. But it is someone who maybe is focusing on their money, robbing Peter to pay Paul. There's a lot of focus on that. But it's an energy of someone coming out of this sadness and isolation, a period of being alone. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, habits, lifestyle, patterns, the way someone conducts themselves. See, it's about breaking free from patterns and habits. Someone's lifestyle. See, it's about doing things by the book. Yeah. But I feel like I say, this is some kind of contract negotiation here, agreement. Someone's looking at this. Yeah, someone's lifestyle. This is someone who needs to break free from some patterns, habit. There's a need for change because that's the moment of truth and enlightenment. Something to do maybe with an agreement here, but I feel it's about being on the same page. See, two people just not on the same page. Someone's feeling sad. They're between two worlds. But it's somebody who wants to reach out. See, this is somebody who's got something going on. They want to be able to share it, but it's about sharing the love, being emotionally available. There's a 3. Someone's left someone behind. Yeah. Could be anything. Habits, patterns, lifestyle changes, but let's have another look at the Ace of Swords. Why is this here? Yeah. Someone's going within. Into me I see. See, going, aha. So someone who's been keeping something to themselves, maybe a secret. But it is that moment of truth. Someone's looking at why. Yeah. It's just somebody going within. They've kept everything to themselves. Keeping it all in. This is someone soul searching. It's very internal. Tell me about the High Priestess. Why is this here? Yeah, see, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone being patient, waiting for results. So this is often a person who's very patient, very balanced, very grounded. See, it has to do with partnering up. This is what somebody wasn't seeing. Now they're seeing it, the Queen of Pentacles. But this also has to do with the other person, going down this path and soul searching. I see someone forming new habits too. Lifestyle changes. Yeah, beautiful energy though. I like the Queen of Pentacles in this energy because it is about stability and coming together. So there is this little moment of enlightenment and this truth where somebody's seeing something here. Yeah. Waiting results. Queen of Pentacles is patient. This is someone who keeps their life in balance. They focus on their own success. Yeah, someone very grounded. Tell me about, and I do see someone here focused on this too, looking at this. Someone keeping it all in. I see privacy, very private. Someone's seeing that, someone who's very private. Interesting. Yeah. Tell me about the success and growth. Yeah, this is someone taming that beast, but this is an energy of strength, confidence, kindness, compassion. Somebody's hoping for forgiveness here. Someone was definitely between two worlds here. I mean, that's what the Two of Wands is. It's about someone's path, their path in life. This is often people who are on their own path. Somebody who doesn't always follow society's rules, you know. They kind of do things their own way. But it's interesting because, I mean, there is this little inner struggle. Should I or shouldn't I? Tell me more about that. Yeah, somebody ended something. So you can see this energy of someone struggling. If somebody has ended something, it's over, the path they were on, or it has to do with leaving someone behind. Two people going their separate ways. This is very slow-moving energy because someone's been sad. But they're looking at their patterns or lifestyle. There's necessary changes. Yeah, interesting. Something has ended. Someone struggled here too. But it's dreams coming true. This is someone focusing on what it is they want, their goals. There's ambition. Someone who's ambitious here. Tell me more about the Hierophant. Oops. Yeah, some indecision. So there's somebody who's up in their head, unable to make a decision. Two of Swords. See, it's to do with their life path. See, anybody who's in hermit modes, either spending time alone at home, focused on money. This is often somebody who is. Yeah, I feel it's somebody here whose life wasn't as together as it seems. But I feel like this is someone who is in their head, unable to see a way forward. Somebody was not only just indecisive, they weren't seeing something. See about their dreams, what it is they want. So somebody was in that energy, unable to make a decision. It has to do with why. Yeah, someone may have been keeping something to themselves here. See, keeping it all in. But I definitely feel that energy of privacy. See, someone's private feelings, privacy, figuring something out. Someone here is waiting patiently for results. Yeah, I feel like we got a couple people going to come together here. Tell me more about that Two of Swords, though. Oops, this one here wants to come out. Yeah, cycle ending, new cycle being. See, somebody wasn't seeing. Things could have gone in their favor. See, waiting for favorable results, but somebody had ended a situation where they're just coming out of a sadness and isolation. I mean, the death can be, it's very internal. I see a lot of internal energy, a lot of internal change. Patterns, habits, lifestyle changes. Somebody was indecisive. They weren't seeing something they now see. It has to do with things going, somebody here, things going in someone's favor. Beautiful, positive energy, but they weren't seeing it. Yeah, so someone who's missed an opportunity. See, failing to recognize all this beautiful, positive energy. We have someone here who's been patiently waiting, keeping themselves balanced. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so someone releasing things that no longer serve, but this is also someone who knows their worth. It's self-worth. But it has to do with whether the feelings are mutual. This is somebody who doesn't know because somebody isn't telling someone how they feel. They're keeping it in. But I also see this person also being private. Someone's private feelings. See, feeling hopeful, everything that someone could ever want. This is someone who didn't see the feelings were mutual. This is very interesting energy, but let's have another look at the Four of Cups. Because I feel like we have someone here who, I don't know, someone maybe a little drained, tired. But it's someone who's unable to make a decision. They don't know what to think, But they're definitely drained because of the sadness and isolation. But what they didn't see is things could have gone in their favor. Now someone's, because they're coming out of this, they're seeing, this is about a whole new cycle here. But it's also an energy of good luck and timing. Somebody wasn't seeing it. Things could have gone in their favor. Now they're seeing this in a favorable light. Why? Because they've released this. Really interesting. Tell me more about the Star. See, it's about the feelings being mutual. There it is. See, it's about high vibrational, positive energy, being happy, looking at the bright side. So this is about starting something new. But this is also that clarity. Someone seeing things clearly here. We have someone waiting for results, waiting for this to get going. And it's going to happen. It's a whole new cycle, happiness, high vibrational. Someone wasn't seeing it. Things were actually going in their favor, but they didn't see it because they were sad. So why was this person sad? Obviously something ended, but let's see what that was. Let's have a look at the Two of Wands. Yeah, see, it has to do with the wand. Someone comparing someone to someone else. There's nothing that compares. A spark, attraction. Someone's still holding on to that wand too. There was desire here. Someone has decided to end a situation, or when something starts, somebody compares someone to someone else. But now what they're seeing is they missed an opportunity because nothing really compares. I feel it's how something started. Somebody was in that energy, but it's the dreams coming true. Someone didn't see. It's everything they could have wanted here. Things were actually starting to go in their favor. Yeah. Let's have a look at the Sun here. We got beautiful new energy, beautiful, high vibrational, waiting results. So this is definitely very positive. Whoops. Yeah, someone's ready. This is about going down this path. Now, this could be yourself, the other person, but it's cooperating, compromising, see compatibility. This is an energy of two people who build each other up. They cooperate, they compromise. What someone's seeing clearly is the things two people have in common. See the mutual energy, happiness and joy, ready for something new. But this is someone who's been patiently waiting. While they're waiting, they're keeping themselves very balanced, very gracious. But it's a person who's very private. See, privacy, someone's waiting. This is someone who's been waiting. While they're waiting, this is somebody who's also on their own path. Interesting. I do see skills, what someone brings to the table, but this is about two people who should be building each other up. See, what someone didn't see here, when you ignore someone, reject them. See, this is somebody who's been through something here, but what they're now seeing is the need to cooperate and compromise. Somebody maybe didn't want to do that. It's maybe why something ended. But this is an energy of the spark, the desire, the flame. It's burning, a passion, new beginning. This person wants to reach out. Or somebody did reach out to this person at that time. But you can see someone's been left behind here. It's time for new, time to go down a whole new path. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. This is about stability. Two people who look out for each other. They're there for each other. They cooperate, compromise. They build each other up. They don't tear each other down. This is what somebody wasn't seeing. They may have been in a relationship with someone where they were putting each other down. They weren't getting along, unable to agree on anything. But this is this person who wasn't seeing it. Things were actually going in their favor. So they feel they've missed an opportunity here, but this is someone who needed to deal with this though. They needed to deal with that. Yeah, this is someone who was frustrated, feeling confused. They felt defeated. It's somebody who's just about at that point where they just feel like giving up, like nothing ever goes in their favor. Nothing ever seems to go right. But what they didn't see is that this was something that was about to go in their favor. They just weren't seeing it. Now they're seeing it. Why? Because they've gone through a healing. But there was definitely an energy of defeat, frustration. One more. Yeah, this is someone choosing their battles. See, this is somebody who needed to choose their battles. See, feeling frustrated, not being able to trust. This is a person who needed to be on their own path. This is somebody who follows their own path. And they needed to do this. But this is an energy of someone choosing that battle. See, it's the one that got away. Now they see it, the one that got away. Someone let somebody get away. It was actually things about to go in their favor. But because of things not going in their favor, they were focused on that. So it's kind of sad, yeah. That this is an energy of someone coming out of that, choosing their battles. They're now thinking things through. It's about not missing opportunities. This could be just all happening where this person's doing that. See, it's about missing an opportunity, but this is someone who's drained. And I do think too, they're just not sure what to think, but there's that little aha moment. Yeah, we have a King of Pentacles here. This has been in my hand there. See, it's about planning, preparing, looking ahead. See, it's somebody here focused on their money. See, they felt they weren't stable, weren't ready, they weren't able to provide. I definitely feel this. And I don't know if this is someone who had something on and off with someone and they finally just felt defeated. But it is trust. It's about being able to trust. It's somebody here thinking it through, choosing their battles now. See, it's about the one that got away or not letting someone get away. And I actually feel somebody has the one that got away. Yeah, let's have a look at strength. Yeah, see, it's about confidence, strength, kindness, compassion. Somebody wants to reach out. So I do feel there's a need for some kind of forgiveness. This is the power couple, King and Queen of Pentacles. This is the couple that work together, play together, stay together. They look out for each other. They're there for each other through thick and thin. And I feel somebody hasn't had a lot of good luck in that way. but it's about coming together. See, it's all about someone being left behind here. Yeah, we got someone holding on to that torch, the passions being ignited. Look at happiness, emotional fulfillment. I feel like we have things that these two people have in common, but it's all about new and going down this path. It's about doing things together, spending time together, lifting each other up, not tearing each other down. So this is somebody seeing this. But I feel the path that they were on, they weren't seeing it. So much indecision. But yeah, it's somebody who's now seeing what they didn't see. Yeah, interesting. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's both people, but this is about two people, very balanced here. In very positive, high vibrational energy, the start of a new path. This is someone who's looking ahead. See, this is what they see. The King and Queen of Pentacles both visualize where they see themselves because they're goal-oriented. It's two people who have goals they want to achieve, but it's what two people can achieve together. So this is somebody here definitely feeling very confident. See, it's somebody feeling more confident too because they've dealt with their financial situation, but it's about strength, confidence. Someone taming the beast too. It's an energy of also being patient here. Yeah. But it is about privacy. I see a lot to do with privacy. Everything needs to be exposed. But this is a whole new path. There's so much happiness here. This is someone feeling very positive, very happy. But I feel with this energy too, it's often someone who's happy on the outside, but not always happy on the inside. And that's what it needs to be, right? This is all about the healing heart, shining the light. See, there's been hurt here. But what I'm liking is this Ten of Cups. This is someone who sees, they get it, right? They see the bigger picture. A house, a home, a strong financial foundation. This is someone feeling confident. There's growth and success. See, what they're doing is seeing what two people can do together, what they can accomplish together. Yeah, we've got love. So this is someone visualizing a little bit here. It's all about long-term stability, partnering up, coming together. Wow. Yeah, the Lovers, but this is an energy of two people who should be building each other up, not tearing each other down. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's been this crossroads in a relationship where someone's thinking of ending it. But it could be where this, as far as a committed relationship, this is someone who, I don't know if this is someone who's been on this path working hard. See, it has to do with faith and loyalty, feeling confident. See, faithful, they're confident they're on this path and they're working hard, and it could be with another person. It didn't matter what they did. It's never good enough. So, yeah, and someone may have made somebody feel that way. Yeah, because of their own energy. So I don't know if there's been a rejection or just somebody who's emotionally drained. Especially if there's been something on and off. Yeah, but it's a person choosing their battles. They're thinking it through. See, it's about not letting someone get away. Someone's holding a bit of a torch here. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. Yeah, but it's about choosing the right person too. And that's often where someone's just comparing what happened in the past to what's happening now. See, there's good luck and timing, but they're not seeing it because they're feeling sad. They're in this low vibrational energy. Look at that manifesting. See, there was desire to manifest this. But this is somebody now wanting to communicate. So there's this energy of having everything they need. It's all about someone who has everything they need, except for love. So it's the path that someone's been on. And I feel they're not even seeing the path. And I do feel there is stability already. So really interesting energy. But this could be a couple who are at a crossroads. Someone's thinking, shouldn't I just put an end to this? And I do feel something has ended. So definitely some people have come apart. Tell me more about the Death card. Yeah, this is someone feeling sad. See, something ended. It's sad. Feeling like there's no hope, but there may be even a little bit of regret here. Yeah, this is sadness. That's all it is. It's someone coming out of it. They're manifesting what it is they desire. This is someone creative. They have everything they need. But it's someone looking at what they need, too. See, someone who cooperates, compromise, someone compatible. This is someone who obviously wasn't seeing it, but it's about two people working together, teaming up. What two people can accomplish together, see success and growth, but it's about love. It's a bond. It's about forming a bond. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Yeah, see, it's all about the cup. See, things calming down, time in between, taking lessons learned. Someone's moved on from a situation, but this is about two people coming together, learning about each other, and the only way to do that is spend time together and do things together. Someone may be coming up with an idea, having that little aha moment. Yeah. Whoever this person is, this is about a fresh new start, the cup overflowing with emotion. It's about someone sharing their feelings. It is a fresh new start, things calming down, but this is about two people learning about each other, coming together, and forming a bond. See, it's about forming a bond. How do you form a bond with somebody if you don't spend time together? Yeah, interesting. Tell me about the lovers. Yeah, see, someone who longs for love. Now, this could be for somebody who's someone missing someone because there's been something on and off or coming apart. It is possible to have a fresh new start here. But this is about two people who should be lifting each other up, working together, cooperating, compromising. But I feel there's someone who failed to see and recognize the things that two people had in common. And it's the skills and what the other person brings to the table. See, the two people, when they come together, they can be more success and growth. And I do see a happy ending here. I mean, this is somebody definitely visualizing, a little romanticizing and fantasizing here too. See, but this is someone who longs for love. Could be someone missing somebody here. A beautiful connection. But this very well could be something new, because I do see a new path. So just take it how it resonates. But somebody here has been waiting, growing roots, feel like they're growing old. But this is also about laying a foundation. Someone's been waiting for results. Keeping things to themselves. I see privacy. It's an energy of knowing. This is someone who already knows the answers they're seeking. Somebody here adores someone, they admire them. Yeah, and it's very positive. Someone who thinks very positive things about someone here. Yeah, King and Queen of Pentacles, power couple. So I do feel there's some of you, it is a reconciliation. Others of you, you've crossed paths. It didn't go anywhere because of this energy. Or literally two people coming apart and maybe even being reunited, regardless whether it was a committed relationship. I do see faith, loyalty, commitment. But this is someone on their own path. See, they're on their own path. They don't always follow society's rules. Because this has to do with somebody who needs to... Definitely it's a need for change, lifestyle changes and habits. But it's about being sincere too. There's some sort of aha moment in truth here. But like I say, it's about two people spending time together. Little time apart, maybe a separation. Sometimes a little time apart. See, this is where people take time apart and then they come together. But some of you, it is just a new person coming in, and this is someone coming out of that. So if you connect with someone who's in that energy, be patient. Okay, focus on yourself, your house, your home, your money, your own foundation. Okay, so it's all about being in that happy, high vibrational energy. I see a beautiful, happy ending here. Someone here definitely longs for love. Look, we have the Empress coming out. The Empress is open, always open to talk, to communicate. See, the mother of the children possibly too, where someone's seeing someone that way. Doesn't have to be children. I mean, it's just a reminiscing and longing for love. Yeah. It's a fresh new start. Someone's offering the cup. See, their cup runneth over with emotion. I see success and growth. Yeah, this is someone determined to succeed. The Chariot. This is somebody who's often not ruled by their emotions, and it's sometimes a person who kind of puts on the brakes because they start getting all emotional. But this is someone determined to push through that and succeed. So beautiful. This is a lovely energy. I see a reason to celebrate. People coming together, rejoicing here. See, there's something worth celebrating. Getting together, doing things together. Spending time with friends, family. But it's about, this could be where somebody did that. They put on the brakes when it was time to take it to the next level. So it all depends on your situation. But there is something worth celebrating here. There's a union. Two people who have a lot in common. And that's why I feel some of you, it's new. The Empress is open to new. So, but this is someone who's definitely taking things that they've learned and applying it to this situation. So such a beautiful energy. So this is about new. It's being open to new. Whether you're the masculine or feminine energy in this situation, this is about being open to it, but coming out of sadness and isolation. Okay. Someone needs to push the stop button if there's been a situation where it's on and off and it's unhealthy, where you're feeling drained. This is often someone who rejects somebody or ignores them or pushes them away, you know, because that is an energy of someone who almost tears somebody down here. But there's someone feeling with that Five of Swords, feeling very defeated. So they have trust issues. But it's being able to trust. This is someone who has, see, it's about manifesting. It's about being able to trust, to choose their battles. This is someone now rethinking, see, and thinking this through. Someone may have rejected someone because they didn't think it through, because all this is happening. They were sad, but it was something, this situation was going in their favor. Now they're seeing this in a more favorable way because they're coming out of this healing. So there's definitely someone who's been waiting for results. Now, one thing I will say, the Empress is an energy of someone who only waits for so long. This is somebody who wants to have children. They want a partner. They want long-term stability, a partner. See, this is about partners. The Empress wants a partner. The Queen of Pentacles wants a partner. And often the King of Pentacles as well wants a partner. But it's someone who I feel kind of put on the brakes here when they started getting all emotionally invested, you know, all up in their feels. Because they needed to choose their battles. So now we have this rejoicing. So this is beautiful. Yeah, see, it's making a choice. The spark, the passion. And some of you, it is someone holding a torch. With the Six of Cups in that, it's often holding a torch. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's both people. But there's a spark and an attraction. See, there's desire. So much attraction here. So it's about attracting what you desire, high vibrational energy. So I do feel it's even both people here. Because the Queen of Pentacles is still, you know, looking at this energy. This is someone not sure if they see a future with someone. See, they've been waiting and waiting, trying to figure things out. And this is also that fixer-upper. Don't try to fix someone. They have to fix themselves. They need to figure things out for themselves. Okay? So that's what I feel, that 7 energy. And I do feel there is results, very positive. So do take care. Okay? If you're in this energy, whether you're in separation from someone or whether you crossed paths with somebody and it wasn't the right time because they were sad and they may have put on the brakes. They may have felt a little overwhelmed. It's all about being patient. But remember, patience is also something that needs to be in balance. It's okay to be patient and wait, but while you're waiting, always be open to other options, opportunities, ideas. Don't be afraid to expand your horizons. But this is somebody who's just focusing on self, their house, their home, their money. This is someone learning new skills. So, you know, it's about not wasting time, at least doing something. That King of Pentacles is right there. This is something going to come to fruition. Take care. Bye for now.